Thank you, Mr. Kyle Rausch and the DCHS bands for our prelude music of Pomp and Circumstance. At this time, would you all please rise? Ladies and gentlemen, kindly remove your caps, including male graduates, as our very own DC choirs perform the Star Spangled Banner. Thank you, DC choirs. Please welcome the 2022-23 Student Body President, Mr. Owen Mantelli, to introduce the dignitaries we have with us this morning. Hello.
Good morning. My name is Owen Mantelli, the 2022-2023 Student Body President. Thank you. We would like to welcome you all to the Douglas County High School Class of 2023 Commencement Ceremony. It is my pleasure to introduce our special guests with us this morning. Starting off, Mr. Tony Kappas, Principal, Douglas County High School. Miss Erin Kane, Superintendent, Douglas County School District. Miss Erin McDonald, Executive Director of Schools, Castle Rock Region. Mr. Mark Blair, Chief Technology Officer, Douglas County School District. Miss Jana Sleisner, Chief Financial Officer, Douglas County School District. Miss Christy Williams, Douglas County School District Board of Education. Once again, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Owen. Good morning, and welcome to the Douglas County High School's class of 2023's graduation ceremony. It is an honor and a privilege to stand before you today, the class of 2023. I am also proud to stand here before your family, your friends, educators, as we celebrate your journey from pre-kindergarten through graduation. Seniors, please stand and face your families. Help me thank those family members, your friends, and all the teachers and administrators who advised, counseled, instructed, and supported you along the way. You may be seated. I'd like to personally thank a few individuals who made this graduation a reality. First, the team, Ms. Shuck and Ms. Bush, Ms. Valley, Ms. Merritt, Ms. Friel, and all the others from the front office, custodial staff for helping put this together. Please, a round of applause. The next group, without them, none of this would be possible today. I'd like to recognize the outstanding teachers and staff of Douglas County High School District and district employees. Please stand and be recognized. Teachers, please stand. I'd also like to recognize a few colleagues that deserve to be mentioned. Principals representing Douglas County's elementary and middle schools. Many of those individuals have played an important role in your successes. When I call out the school, the elementary school, graduates, please stand from where you came from. Starting with Castle Rock Elementary and Dr. Deb War. You may be seated. Southridge Elementary, Miss Jill Casas. Flagstone Elementary, Miss Meg Jacquees. Rockridge Elementary and Miss Julie Roach, Assistant Principal. Sage Canyon and Miss Mandy Hill. Miss Trina Hand and Renaissance. Cherry Valley and Miss Elisa Tolson. Mr. Jared Nicholson, Mesa Middle School. And the director of our schools, Miss Erin McDonald. All leaders in the Douglas County High School feeder, I thank you and we thank you. Another group that deserves recognition, would all Douglas County High School alumni please stand and be recognized. And lastly, members of service, including the 2023 graduates, please stand and be recognized. We thank you for your courage and service. Good morning, seniors. As I look out into the crowd, I want to take this opportunity to thank all of you for making this school a better place. I'd like to tell you all how proud I am of your accomplishments, but more importantly, to tell you how proud I am of the people that you've become. Graduation is a time to celebrate, but also a time to reflect. It's a time to say goodbye and a time to write your next chapter. It's a time to have courage and the perseverance to make a dream come true. We've learned that there are certain predictors to success, and believe it or not, it's not your GPA or your SAT score. And for some of you, that's probably a relief. The predictors, the big five, for success as follows. And this was researched by a gentleman by the name of Tim Elmore, who is also an educator. Number one, getting connected to the right people. That'd be your parents preaching to you for years now. In other words, surround yourself with good people. Number 2, possess adaptability and resilience. In other words, suck it up, buttercup. You must learn, if you have not already done so, to become more adverse and cope with the demands of life. You've already shown you can overcome 2020 and COVID. Number 3, develop high emotional intelligence. Current studies now show that the student with the higher emotional intelligence is far more successful than the one with the higher mental intelligence. The student that has high self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship awareness will surpass all others. Number 4, targeting a clear outcome. This should be an obvious one. Whenever a person who has established a clear goal and stays engaged will finish well. And number 5, making good decisions. The most predictable of the 5. People who succeed make the right decisions. Your moral compass should take you in the right direction. I predict you all will do well in your next chapters. Whether it's in college sports, playing baseball, writing a new child's book, or serving our country, you all have the tools to be successful. And I leave you with a quote from the great Winnie the Pooh. Always remember that you are braver than you believe, you are stronger than you seem, and you are smarter than you think. Class of 2023, we all know this has been quite a journey, and how you choose to go forward is up to you. Remember that Castle Rock is still your town, and Douglas County High School is still your home. And remember, Brian, everyone a Husky. Congratulations, class of 2023.
At this time, please welcome Ms. Kennedy Stone and Ms. Mo Slintek as they perform A Million Dreams by Ziv Zafman, Hugh Jackman, and Michelle Williams.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home.
They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design.
for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build, every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me.
You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. A million dreams. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.
Beautiful job, Kennedy and Mo. Before we welcome our next speaker, just one more quick shout out to Mr. Derek Cheney, Douglas County School District Athletics and Activities Director, and his team for providing this amazing venue that we are having our commencement ceremony today. Please give Mr. Cheney and his team a round of applause. Now please welcome Oyinye Echibe as she addresses the class with her speech titled, "The Dreamers, the Believers, and You."
Hey guys, class of 2023. Aren't we all excited? Woo! Okay, so often it is said that high school is a place where you can find yourself, a place where you can discover who you truly are. However, people who say this haven't been to high school in years. They don't know what we've been through. I argue that high school is but a mere stepping stone into bigger things. A place where you can mess up and make mistakes time and time again before you truly find who you are. before you discover who you're meant to be. High school is a collage of many different life events mashed together into one big, immeasurable, and undescribable feeling. It's not one thing, but many things. And understanding this is an important part of understanding what high school truly means. It's not an easy thing to say the least, but the fact that you were able to get up and come to school every day for the past 4 years shows resilience. It shows that you tried, you made an effort, and that's what matters the most. You put in your all and you came in day after day, even when the world was crashing around us. And best believe, we all know what that felt like. We went through many difficulties, online class changes to scheduling, and so many AA changes and class scheduling that I can't even count at this point. The unanswered questions continue to pile up, and through all this, we learned that the most important thing that we have is ourselves. And we know that sometimes we have to be the answer to our own questions. This resilience that you've built up is what you will carry with you through the rest of your life. It's how we survive. It's how we thrive. It's how we enjoy what's ahead of us. You are no longer defined by the grades you are given or the test scores you produce. You are able to be your own person, and that's the most important thing. You can focus on your passions and your interests, and you can truly love what you do and persevere through it all. It may feel like the end, but I promise you, it is just the beginning of a life you'll learn to love. And if we can get through all of this in the last 4 years, I truly believe that we can overcome and get through anything. And for that, we all deserve a congratulations. Happy graduation, class of 2023.
Outstanding job, Oyenye, and thank you for those amazing words. At this time, I would like to welcome Mr. Richard McCarthy of the Douglas County High School faculty. Mr. McCarthy was selected by this senior class to address them for their commencement ceremony. Mr. McCarthy has been an educator for 9 years and been a fixture at Douglas County High School for all of those years prior to coming to us from the sales and business world. Mr. McCarthy has led many of these seniors to success in DECA and other projects throughout his time. He was also recognized as the 2022-2023 Colorado Business and Marketing Educator of the Year. Mr. McCarthy is loved by all of his students, and you will see shortly through his words why this class selected him as their senior speaker. Please welcome to the stage again, Mr. Richard McCarthy.
Thank you, Ms. Shuck. I wouldn't say that I'm going to bring words today. I actually had planned on doing graduation speech, the musical. And then I heard these lovely individuals over here singing, and I scratched that idea. Good morning. I'm Richard McCarthy, a marketing teacher at Douglas County High School. As I look out at the graduates of the class of 2023, I'm reminded of a younger, much younger version of myself. 28 years ago today, a fellow student named Matt Mendez gave his valedictorian speech. He was pretty brilliant. A 4.0, 4-something GPA student, top of his class, 36 on his ACT, which by my calculations, and even though I wasn't good at math, it was almost double my score. He went on to talk about how we will all follow our dreams and passions, to be doctors, lawyers, mechanics, and scientists. I tuned him out because I knew what I wanted to be. I wanted to be a business and marketing teacher. I wanted to run the best DECA program in the state. I wanted to make an impact on students. I wanted students to tell me that joining DECA was single-handedly the best decision they made in high school, and that they were better for it. I wanted to be the marketing teacher of the year for the brightest DECA students a teacher could hope for. This all sounds great. And while that's actually my reality currently, it's not how I planned it. In high school, I was passionate about playing baseball, and I wanted to play professionally. An 80-mile-an-hour fastball, even though I was a lefty, squashed that reality. A much more realistic and obtainable goal was a stockbroker. My grandma Flo bought me 8 shares of Chevron stock in 2nd grade. And every month, the statement would come in the mail, and we'd open it up, and I'd see my Chevron shares soar from $300 to $410. So this is pretty cool. I'm getting some money. I was pretty passionate. I thought I was passionate about stocks and bonds. My parents even told me, maybe you should go into a career as a stockbroker. I said, well, I don't know what I want to do. That sounds pretty cool. But the thing is, I wasn't really passionate about the process of studying stocks, looking at them on the screen. I was passionate about making money, and a lot of it. Pause for irony here. I'm a teacher. All too often, I think we get caught up in the excitement of the end result and don't realize that we may not be passionate about the process. I didn't become a teacher for the summers off, although that doesn't suck. You know why I teach? I teach because I love helping Logan Gonzalez, a high school senior, build and grow his own snowboard wax business. I teach because I love seeing the joy of Brady Green and Katie Saunders join DECA just to try it out, just to get out of the marketing final. Yeah, I said it. I let them get out of the final if they do DECA. And 4 years later, work on a real-life marketing plan for Where Food Comes From, a local business here in Castle Rock, on a publicity campaign. Helping Autumn Lesjak and Katie Clancy and the gang of amazing student council members press 1,100 shirts on our shirt press in the business department, raising over $100,000. $100,000. And I'm passionate about helping Ayati, Jess, and Sion run a marketing campaign for Douglas County's IB program, setting a goal to increase class signups from 200 to 300. Kind of lofty, but I said, let's go with it. Only to see them crush it and get 650 signups for next year. I have a passion for the process of teaching and coaching, and it just so happens that I'm pretty darn talented at it. What I challenge you to do is follow your passion, but more importantly, match your passion with your talents. So how do you do that? Mr. Kappas touched on this a little bit earlier. You need to find somebody, job shadow. Find somebody in the industry that you want to pursue and spend time with them. If you want to be a realtor, go see what the day in the life of a realtor is. I'm guessing many will be surprised to see that our amazing realtors' days are really not days. The day doesn't stop at 5. It goes to 6, 7, and 8:30 o'clock when I'm texting Dave Coopernick, hey, what's the deal with this next business transaction? Are we going to get the house? You know, the phone keeps ringing on Sunday mornings, so follow that person. Maybe go job shadow in a vet clinic or with a plumber. See what it's like getting your hands dirty or bit by Fido. See if that's for you. Whatever you decide to do, understand what your career actually looks like and make sure you match your passions with your talents. Number 2, get a mentor. Find somebody who will help you. Don't do what I did when I was asking my friend, who I thought was my friend, to senior prom and say, hey, you want to go to a prom? And I hadn't talked to her in 2.5 weeks. She's like, what's going on here, Rich? I hardly know you. Get to know that mentor. Reach out. Create a relationship with them. Find out what makes them tick. Find out what it takes to get into that position. Lastly, build and use a network. Look around, graduates. 400 of the best and brightest from all walks of life. 400 future professionals. Additionally, 100 teachers and thousands of family and friends. Jump on LinkedIn, social media, yep. Jump on it, connect with everyone and anyone. You never know where your next job will come from. Connect with me. Even if I didn't have you in class, connect with me. I may not have had you, but I am a helper at heart, and I will reach out and help you anywhere I can get a chance to help you. So as you think of the multiple future Richard McCarthys I mentioned today, the pro baseball player, the stockbroker, the salesman, the teacher, each version had a wildly different dream and aspiration for their future. Each had different passions and talents. Singing was not one of them, although I love to belt it out. But all of them had the same thing. They believed in themselves. Don't stress about the future. Work to match your talents and your passions, and if each one of you do that, the class of 2023 will accomplish amazing things. Thank you, and I know this isn't goodbye. I look forward to connecting with each and every one of you. Good luck, class of 2023.
Thank you, Mr. McCarthy. At this time, please welcome seniors from our DC choirs as they perform This Is Me by Pasek and Paul and arranged by Mac Huff. They are directed by Mrs. Courtney Lorenz and accompanied by pianist Miss Dana Pease.
I'm not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, I wanna love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, gonna drown 'em out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me, look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. Another round of bullets
Outstanding job, choir. And as they are making their way back to their seats, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge some very important people that have helped to keep your children safe every day when they've stepped on the campus at Douglas County High School. Would you please put your hands together for our security team that is here today with us, making sure this ceremony is also safe, is Miss Deb Eckert, Mr. Tom Popkin, Mr. Tommy Davis, Mr. Ted Hanfelder, and Miss Misty Hunter. I'd be remiss if we did not recognize from the Douglas County Sheriff's Office and our favorite school resource officer, Mr. Paul Rodrigue. Also a huge shout out to Douglas County School District, Craig Harvey and Paul Kearney for being in the stadium with us today. At this time, please welcome to the microphone Ms. Courtney Hay, Douglas County High School counselor, as she will share the myriad of scholarships this amazing class has received. When you hear your name, please stand and continue standing to be recognized. If you would be so kind as to hold your applause until all students' names have been read.
Good morning, Huskies. We're here to quickly celebrate money. All of you who have received, we have totaled $6.2 million for the class of 2023 in scholarships. Woo! So please stand as I say your name. Chad Alumba, Rebecca Arenas Berenstain, Brooklyn Booth, Channing Bauer, Abigail Cassidy, Katie Clancy, Caitlin Clark, Ariana Coles, Samantha Cruz, Belle Dolan, Kyle Donahue, Luke Edwards, Zachary Eilers, Beckett Fleet, Savannah Grafton, Brady Green, Cassidy Green, Isabella Hahn, Gage Heath, Madison Heiner, Rachel Hawley, sorry, I was on a roll for a sec, Sierra Holt, Caleb Hunter, Cassidy Jacobs, Carly Jaquez, Ella Kesty, Maya Lassiter, Sasha Latak, Megan Layton, Owen Mantelli, Emily Marsh, Kai Matthews, Landon Michael, Sydney Montoya, Matthew Morton, Julia Mushlin, Woojin Oh, Carol Ortiz, Hayden Osborne, Soham Pike, Alokika Patro. Thank you. Mia Radford, Trayton Roach, Jordan Rowell, Landon Rupp, Ellie Seymour, Emma Smith, Abby Smith, Madison Talley, Marina Tenari, Autumn Tostenson, Titan Turnbaugh, Lila Varvel, Maisie Walls. And you all aren't as great as us older folk at the email business. So if you did not fill out the Google form, please stand, because I know there's millions more dollars out there. If you received a scholarship, please be recognized. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you, Mrs. Hay. And once again, please help me congratulate all of these amazing seniors on their accomplishments. Please welcome back to the microphone this year's student body president, Owen Mantelli, as he shares his speech titled, Overcoming Obstacles.
Hi again, everyone. Okay. Author, educator, and presidential advisor Booker T. Washington said that success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life, but by the obstacles which they have overcome. The class of 2023 was faced with unprecedented obstacles that only added to the stress and anxiety that come with being a high school teenager. A global pandemic, at-home learning, quarantines, social distancing, cohorts, more quarantines, missed homecomings, rival weeks, 2 tries at the SAT, a canceled senior prank and senior sunset, and final color dance. We had lockouts, lock-ins, and lockdowns. Mental health was at an all-time low for this generation. But despite all of these obstacles, the class of 2023 is a group of resilient and community-involved competitors who will leave a lasting legacy on not only Douglas County High School, but also the community around us. Yeah, woo, go DC. The DCHS class of 2023 has been a part of state championships in many things, including theater, FFA, DECA, FBLA, color guard, boys volleyball, and cheerleading. Yeah. In this group today, we have numerous people continuing to pursue their activities at the collegiate level, everything from the arts to sports. And of course, I can't discuss the competitive accomplishments of this class without mentioning our many victories over our crosstown rivals. Yeah. This class has produced books, TED Talks, artists, businessmen and women, and community leaders. Now, as a class, we reached out further than just our school, and we worked to help those around us in our community. The DCHS class of 2023 has well over 12,000 hours of community service under our belts. Yeah. Throughout the past 4 years, students have taken part in service that benefits others and brings joy to those people's lives. In our 4 years of service at DC, we have also been a part of raising over $250,000 for Make-A-Wish, Colorado. Yeah. Great work. We were able to use the skills that we obtained from our low moments and give back to the community that we all love. Because of the obstacles that we had to overcome as a class, throughout our lives we will be well positioned to continue to overcome obstacles. Among this group, we have future members of the military, healthcare workers, businessmen and women, educators, those pursuing the trades, and so much more. Now, I was told a good speech needs to have a personal story, so growing up, one of my best friends was my older cousin Tanner. Tanner had severe special needs, which caused him to not be able to walk and have seizures. He was also nonverbal, and his brain functioned at a 3-year-old level, despite him being in his 20s. He was put through many nights in hospital rooms and numerous surgeries, including one that would remove a part of his brain in hopes to stop his seizures. Throughout this speech, I have talked about obstacles and our ability to overcome them. Tanner taught me a powerful life lesson. Despite everything that he had gone through, he is still the happiest person I have ever known. He lit up when he was in a room with people where he could give hugs and show love toward anyone at any time. When Tanner passed away, I was going into high school. This was an extremely hard obstacle for my family and myself to overcome. But what kept us going were the lessons that he taught us. That we need to keep living our lives to the fullest, showing constant love to those around us. Through our time at Douglas County High School, we have all learned valuable lessons from people in our lives, and not just in the classroom. We had the support of the caring DCHS faculty, including custodians, security guards, coaches, teachers, the DCHS administration, our families, and of course, our Castle Rock community. Writer Roy T. Bennett teaches people how to improve their lives using the obstacles that they have faced. He wrote, "Your hardest times often lead to the greatest moments of your life. Keep going. Tough situations build strong people in the end." Everyone in this stadium has a story, and those stories shape who we are. The adversity that we face in our lives will continue, but we can use the bad experiences as motivating forces rather than allowing them to hold us back. Now, I am confident to say that the Douglas County High School class of 2023 will continue to persevere through obstacles and make a difference in the lives of those around us and the world in which we live. Seniors, today marks the end of our high school journey. While at DC, we have developed our identities as Huskies, but soon we will be challenged yet again to find our own identity. Some people will be going out of state, some will go to trade school, and some people here today have no idea what they're going to do, and that's okay. The unknown is an obstacle within itself, but it is a journey that we can embrace, enjoy, and learn from. We will be leaving each other, but we will always be connected as the Douglas County High School class of 2023. Thank you.
Thank you, Owen, for your beautiful thoughts. We are excited to now present Douglas County High School's Class of 2023 member, Miss Elise DeVries, as she performs For What It's Worth.
Hello, everyone. My name is Elise DeVries. I wrote this song called For What It's Worth. It is to and on behalf of parents, teachers, and students, everybody who helped us grow up, essentially. To the people on the west side, I love you, I'm sorry. My parents are over here, so. I hope you enjoy. Age on your face. You know what they say. Time stops for no one. It's true. You're standing today with a heart made of clay, because life is in motion for you. For what it is worth, I could never say goodbye to you. For what it was worth, I'll remember till the day I die what we went through. Sorry guys, I'm nervous. I wrote the song and I forgot the lyrics. Super cool. I'll get back into it. Guys, I know the second part. Oh my god. I'll skip it. One last embrace, 'cause you have dreams to chase. Maybe we'll meet again soon. For what it is worth, I'm grateful what you taught to me, for how I grew. For what it is worth, the memories will forever be what I look to. And we don't know just where we're going, but we know where we came from. Thank you.
Elise, for what it's worth, that was amazing. Thank you so much. Well, seniors, it's that time that you have been waiting for. I'm happy to welcome back to the stage your principal, Mr. Tony Kappas, as he presents this incredible class to Superintendent of Douglas County School District, Mrs. Erin Kane.
Superintendent Kane, please join me on stage. As principal of Douglas County High School, I am pleased to present to you the graduating class of 2023. The 2023 graduating class of Douglas County High School has successfully completed the requirements of the Douglas County Board of Education and the great state of Colorado. I certify that they have earned the necessary credits and are now eligible to receive their diploma. Superintendent Kane, I present to you and the Board of Education the members of the class of 2023, the graduating class of the Douglas County High School.
Principal Kappas. It is my great honor and privilege on behalf of the Douglas County School District and the Douglas County Board of Education to accept the 2023 graduating class of Douglas County High School. Congratulations.
If you'll stay here.
There's no switch. Braden Dean Kinsey.
Evan Anderson Lamb.
Avery Michael Humphrey.
Randy Hernandez Clemente.
Leighton Christopher Scholes. Avery James Hickman. Rachel Grace Hawley. Tatum
Nanasai Panaga Mailavarup.
Tatum Renee McBride. Emma Lillian Lucas. Emily Nicole Ray Marsh. Wyatt Michael Sandell.
Franklin Brannon Kutri.
Caleb James Hunter.
Brian Ray Dupuy Jr. See you, babe.
Max Hoon Yang.
Jake Robert Donaldson.
Abigail Elizabeth Mays.
Jack Michael Carver.
Laurel Elizabeth Marion.
Brandon Tyler Lee.
Lorelei Lynn Mart.
Nathaniel Ada Cruz.
Mia Lydia Ina Speckes.
Grace Elena Dean.
Anna Klimova.
Kennedy Lee Buck.
Kevin Elijah Manzano.
Rebecca Marie Cunningham.
Isaiah Timothy Velez.
Lillian Younghee Reichhold.
Dylan Brady Mahaffey.
Ella Elizabeth Carver.
Grant Philip Brazel.
Ava Marie Christensen.
U Jin O.
Maxwell Shay Clausen.
Ethan Connor Darnell.
Emmanuel Ariano.
Caden Corrales.
Luke Richard Edwards.
Anaid Gonzalez.
Reese Edwards Byers.
William Jacob Baca.
Kira Lorraine Christensen.
Danessa Janelle Chavez.
Amy Michelle Ritter.
Tessa Caitlin Dugan.
Tyler Walker Church.
Saskia Yosemite Steiner.
Jordan David Burnett.
Jessica Marie McMullen.
Landon Charles Rupp.
Joshua Nicholas Daddis.
Zachary Christopher Russin.
Julia Bell Dolan.
Sierra Lynn Holt.
Sarah Grace Barnes.
Emma Grace Roberts.
Dominic Raul Diaz.
Lady Maureen Grace Slintack.
Jacob James Pogo Rails.
Ariana Bliss Coles.
Zachary James Eilers.
Eli Ann Van Winkle.
Claire Saju Davis.
Ruth Eleanor Seymour.
Samantha Elise Cruz.
Landon Thomas Hain.
Alex Joseph Cottle.
Hayden Vincent Peschel.
Christian Xavier Defoe.
Braden Ray Simon.
Nolan Robert Durbin.
Olivia Grace Hughes.
Zachary David Parker.
Jennifer Letitia Rangel.
Dustin Cole Huber.
Dane Russell Skelton.
Lara Girotti.
Michaela Jade Selby.
Jeremy Stephen Greer.
Lainey Margaret Smulligan.
Zachary Eugene Miller.
Caleb James Padani.
Angel Xavier Paredes.
Dylan Zachary Rogers.
Savannah Vera Grafton.
Eli Adam Athanas.
Brian Carl Gray.
Benjamin Noah Hasselback.
Berlin Marie Gutlein.
Elijah John Smoker.
Zachary Ryan Morris.
Paige Elizabeth Coltman.
Isaiah Kavika Thayer.
Channing Paige Bauer.
Hezekiah Ray Ortiz Martinez.
Emerson Helen Williams.
Kian Nathan Mascarenas Santos.
Mia Cameron Rovansek.
Carter Andrew Holvik.
Chase Troy Nelson.
Andrew William Horwith.
Alexander Christian Baldessari.
Maxwell Graber.
Sarah Grace Anderson.
Easton Matthew Wills.
Haley Elizabeth Jefferson.
Hayden Connor Osborne.
Isabel Rose Jones.
Cole Scott Kiefer.
Josephine Ava Hummel.
Sydney Elise Montoya.
Robert Jason Schnell.
Madison Claire Heiner.
Anthony Jean Atchison.
Serenity Marie Latham.
Tyler Mitchell Oakley.
Skylar Cherie Moore.
Travis Corey Olson.
Landon Thomas Michael.
Isaiah Joseph Arguello.
Abigail Renee Carter.
Judge Nathan Hawes.
Brinley Elise Lott.
Phoenix Allen Rentz.
Madison Marie Poe.
Noah Ryan Rogers.
Kaylee Mackenzie Martz.
Colin Albert Anton.
Marina Isabel Tenari.
Caleb Evan Rand.
Brooklyn Booth.
Juliana Rose Mushlin.
Luke Hinckley Bensley.
Kai Hannah Johnson.
Rory Scott Ellerton.
Elizabeth Catherine Pratt.
Isabella Grace Ford.
Olivia Bernice Williams.
Naomi K. Toon.
Greta Elizabeth Olson.
Lillian Marie Schrammel.
Danny Struck.
Brielle Mia Rodriguez.
Catherine Nicole Lee Kennedy.
Harley Aurora Mueller. Kennedy Alexandra Stone. Autumn December Tostensen. Megan Brooke Layton. Cassandra Maria Bunn. Carol Janine Ortiz. Abigail Maykay Cassidy. Michaela Jordan Gardner. Nevea Roshan Marquez. Samantha Rose Lee. Brady Louise Green. Sonia Johanna Strom.
Jordan May Rowell.
Catherine Rose Saunders. Christian Luca Dionisio. Rogan Jack Tinjum.
Titan Neil Turnbaugh.
Rylan Eve Tinjum. Cassidy Erin Green. Bailey Renee Nichols. Rafe Tilden Dugan.
Michael, go ahead. Michael.
Lillian McBride Meyer Swafford.
Michael James Liam Van Sicklin. Lane Michael Speary.
Matthew William Morton.
Corbin Stern Lewis.
Riley Daniel Robb.
Cassidy Lane Jacobs.
Leah Gabrielle McGee Martinez.
Jordan Page Spall.
Sierra Elizabeth Allen.
Aiden Peter Phillips.
Chad Ian Allenbaugh.
Abigail Rose Trotter.
Marcus Christopher Ballard.
Madeline Grace Sterling.
Kylie Allison Verwolf.
Kaylee Marie Stone.
Gracie Marie Rooney.
Janae Margie-Ann Sutherland.
Mia Angelica Offentronger.
Julia Shea Webb.
Ashley Alvarez Mercado.
Nadia Annalise Zomat.
Andrew Carson Wykunut.
Connor Garrett Williams.
Zachary Andrew Wassam.
Jared Joshua Wood.
Riley Jean Watson.
Tyler Joseph Pepper.
Eric Dejan Rentals.
Savannah Angeline Varera.
Trayton Joseph Roach.
Shiley Cynthia Spansel.
Tanner Britt Rinker.
Taylor Sandra Patrick.
Kylie Lauren Weingart.
Catherine Elena Wright.
Sarah Ray Waldrip.
Jordan Elise Browning.
Euridia Vargas Valente.
Mia Elise Radford.
Matthew James Aguilar.
Carly Elise Jaquez. All right.
Josiah Caden Valeriano.
Avery Elizabeth Bates.
Tyler Martin McStay.
Maya Lenice Graves.
Ethan Edward Flynn.
Isabel Marie Carblum.
Mason Todd Fraley.
Dane Eric Bauer.
Evan Nicholas McSweeney.
Kale Slade Rice.
Riley James Fry.
Samuel Brent Hurst.
Lily Renee Field.
Dexter Nicholas Bauer.
Zachary Michael Farnett.
Zachary Landon Blatter.
Brooklyn Gale Renders.
Colin James Adams.
Julia Michelle Taplin.
Finley Charles Bates.
Hadley Paige Berry.
Nolan Robert Biley.
Cecily June Terranova.
Hunter Reese Gotchel.
Maya Ashraf Hawk.
Wyatt Eugene Porter.
Soraya Jasmina Erickson.
Cade Alexander Bradley.
Xander Blaze Fredette.
Grant Nicholas Black.
Brooke Haley Marie Garcia.
Jada Marie Bowers.
Jordan Gale Miller.
Taryn Patrick Reynolds.
Michelle Guadalupe Heredia.
Braden Michael Reynolds.
Audrey Grace Miller.
Hunter Jacob Glasser.
Divinity Lachey Steele.
Avery Michael Genders.
Samhella Jade Gisbold.
Owen David Franz.
Jose Vicente Medina Guerrero.
Ashley Elizabeth Lorquette.
John William Riley.
Megan Rose McNeil.
Dalton Patrick Schubert.
Abigail Paige McGinnis.
Abigail Emma Naylor.
Sylvia Marie McKinney.
Jose Adrian Garcia Martinez.
Vigo Aiden Garrett.
Ryan Wang Sadijaya.
Lila Kylie Varvel.
Trey Mark Millage.
Sergio Alberto Garcia Pelcastre.
Kyle Scott Wovish.
Frankie Joseph Garcia.
Diego Soria Contreras.
Hayden Pierce Gall.
Carter Mason Keene.
Blake Lee Tideman.
Maya Huyn Lassiter.
Logan Luis Gonzalez.
Tobias Jacob LaRussa.
Mason Marie McKinney.
Seth Michael McKinley.
Alexander Quinn McKnight.
Tamlin Elizabeth Labash.
Keenan Blake Clems.
Mallory Jade Knox.
Melanie Justine Goldsmith.
Rosemary Nicole Lamke.
Ryan Thomas Gillette. Okay, thank you.
Ethan Everett Rosine.
Rebecca Aurora Arenas Berenstain.
Skylar Gary Kramer.
Mona Elizabeth Rojas.
Andrew John Larson.
Madeline Alexa Rohr.
Manny Johnson.
Oyinye Helen Achibi.
Sebastian Oliver McBride.
Kyle Michael Donahue.
Aiden Christopher Bogard.
Soham Kumar Pike.
Benjamin David Wick.
Benjamin Michael Harriman II.
Max Todd Stanley.
Riley Carol Ann McDaniel.
Jada Kiriana Dunn.
Kenzie Elizabeth Siegel Mossy.
Ashley Grace McKinney.
Katarina Lynn Hine.
Luke Sheldon Jordan.
Ayadi Leia Muralidar.
Brianna Pearl Thompson.
Isabella Antoinette De Benedictis.
Bailey Ann Fisher.
Sion Joy Tillery. Hallie Lynn Feth. Kira Alina Warren. Jessica Ray Susser. Apollo Alejandro Alvarez. Deepak Kalra.
Beckett Stephen Fleet.
Kai Logan Matthews. Brady John Lazar.
Maisie Grace Walls. Gage Jackson Heath. Riley Jade Elliott.
Elise Morgan DeVries.
Owen Thomas Mantelli.
Sasha Anna Latak.
Autumn Marie Lesjak.
Ella Jane Kesty.
Caitlin Marie Clancy.
Dia Nair.
Abby Lane Smith.
Madison Christine Talley.
Emma Marie Smith.
Caitlin Nicole Clark.
Isabella Ann Hahn.
Alukika Patro. All right. Jaden Dylan Ernst. Joshua Allen William Pashley. Alyssa Kathleen Ellenberger. Charlie Alvarez. Rhett Alexandria Size. Sydney Jean Phillips. Chase Michelle Garcia. Hunter Stratton Morris. Caden Dean Culp. Alexander James Maybe. Jake Martell Newhausen. And last but not least, Blake Chase Renner.
Now, please welcome to the stage your senior class president, Ms. Caitlin Clancy, and student body vice president, Autumn Lesjak, for the turning of the tassel.
What's up, guys? Now, before we get to the super fun part, can I have you guys all stand up with me? And we're going to do one last senior chant together before most of us become freshmen again. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, it's been a long journey. I had a pleasure being your guys' senior class president. Now for the super awesome part, you can take your tassel and turn it. Congratulations, class of 2023! We did it!
Class of 2023, you are dismissed.
Congratulations to the class of 2023 from Douglas County High School. It has been my pleasure to be your announcer for today's commencement ceremony. Thank you all who joined us either in person or online to celebrate these outstanding graduates. Thank you for joining us today, and we wish you all safe travels home, whether that is near or far. And seniors, always remember, everyone a Husky. Have a great day, friends and families. Parents, just one reminder, parents are not allowed down on the field. Please meet your graduates at the north end. Graduates, please go down toward the locker rooms to pick up your diplomas. Graduates, don't forget to get your diplomas. No parents, no spectators on the field at this time. Make sure you hydrate. It was a warm day, but thank you for joining us today. Graduates, don't forget, get your diplomas down in the team rooms. You have an empty diploma cover till you get that diploma. Faculty, we will see you at the next place from here. You know where to go, faculty and staff.